Yo, what is up, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today, I'm taking a look at two new SHADDOLL cards. Well, I don't want to spoil it. Let's scroll up real quick so you don't get to read that. You would have already done it if you didn't care, but whatever. We got some new SHADDOLL stuff. Before we take a look at that, let's take a look at this picture. This is the official structure deck cover art, which is pretty nice. We have the new monster here. That we get revealed tonight. We don't, is that window in the back? Kind of looks like window. I'm not sure if that's new or window. And then this is a new alternate artwork for SHADDOLL Construct, SHADDOLL Construct, which is pretty spicy. I think it's, is it regular SHADDOLL Construct or I can't remember. Whatever. I believe it's SHADDOLL Construct. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Nothing too much to say here. Just looks awesome. Love the box. Let's start with SHADDOLL App Cologne. I'm sure that'll change once we get official translations, but App Cologne, it's a dark spellcaster fusion effect monster. It's a level 6 with 2500 attack, 2000 defense. Pretty solid stats. It's dark, which is interesting. This card takes any two SHADDOLL monsters with different attributes. Now that's pretty interesting because as far as I remember, let me see. Let's take a look real quick. Let's take a quick look. I believe all of these are dark. Are they not? Dark. Dark. Okay, so, I mean, obviously I'm not going to waste all my time looking at all of them, but I believe all these SHADDOLL monsters are dark. The main deck ones at least. So this means two with different attributes. We'll take a look back here once we look at the next card, because that'll make more sense. But keep that in mind. Two SHADDOLLs with different attributes. First effect, this card must be special summoned by a fusion summon, and you can only use this card's first and third effect once per turn each. First effect, if this card is special summoned, you can target one face-up card as cost, negate its effects. That's permanent. That's not till the end of the turn. I like that. So I'm thinking like specifically right now, Colossus and Dingir, so it turns out they're protection effects, but they are both bigger than this card, so that's kind of stupid. But also this card can't be survived battle, so it's not like on their turn they're just going to be able to run you over, so you still have that to bank on at the very least. And then third effect, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one SHADDOLL card from your deck or graveyard to your hand, then discard one card. Okay, so even if you have no cards in hand, you just go like for whatever SHADDOLL you want at the moment. Maybe your opponent has one more spell or trap card left on the field, add SHADDOLL Dragon, discard SHADDOLL Dragon, and pop a card. Not too shabby. I like this because SHADDOLLs already have a quick effect fusion card, so if you do fuse into this on your opponent's turn, this will pop out and negate a card. It's a little slow in the way it resolves, like certain effects that, like monsters with effects that like activate on summon, they still won't be able to pick up on those and negate those before they like resolve, but still I think there are a good amount of situations where this would be nice, so don't forget it. And then our other new monster, at least for this part, is SHADDOLL Ariel? Noel SHADDOLL Ariel. Okay. It's a water psychic flip effect monster. Water, keep in mind, because this thing needs two monsters with different attributes, two SHADDOLLs. And you can use either of its first effects. Oh, wait, you can use either this card's first or second effect once per turn and only once per turn. Okay, so you have to pick one of the effects to use in each turn. Flip effect. You can target one of your banished SHADDOLL monsters as cost. Special summon it in either face up or face down defense position. Okay. And the second effect, if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target up to 3 cards in the graveyards and banish them. Okay. So that second effect is actually pretty strong. Like, you almost might want to play this card just for the sole fact of, like, being able to send this for a fusion and just banishing 3 cards from the graveyard. I mean, just looking at, like, Orchist, Salamangreat, not as much Thunder Dragon, but those two specifically. If you banish 3 cards from either of those graveyards, especially if it's a quick effect, on your opponent's turn, you do this, against either of those decks, you can just stop their turn. I mean, seriously, like, Salamangreats are going to end mainly on their Link monsters, so when you do this, you're shuffling what? Or, like, banish a Jack, banish a Spinny, banish. They probably ended Gazelle in hand, but like maybe they had Falco or Foxy engrave or whatever, you know, whatever might be engrave at that point, and gone. Also, it's any 3 cards, so you can banish spells and traps as well. Banishing Crescendo before your opponent gets to search could be a thing. I don't know. But it's actually not a bad card. That's a pretty powerful effect, especially with how graveyard-centric the top decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are right now. So I actually like that. And then we take a final look here at the SHADDOLL, the El Shaddol Construct reprint art. I think I like the first one more, but you know some people will just be about... just be all about them just because it's new artwork like that. So overall, I don't think it's bad. I think this is another fine boss monster to add to the archetype, and this is an interesting card here. It's not a starter, and I think that's what people are looking for out of this. Is they're looking for like an Armageddon Knight for Shaddolls, right? Like essentially, I mean, send something, search something, pop something, whatever. Just get all the utility that the Shaddolls give you as well. Just be a starter card. But, you know, overall, I'm not complaining. I think this is pretty solid. We definitely are going to have more cards to come here. Not exactly sure how many. I'm probably expecting between 5 and 10. Probably not quite 10, but probably not quite 5. I'd say 7 to 8 is probably what I'm expecting. So we got the first 2 here. I don't think they're terrible. I don't think they're amazing, but I think depending on what the rest of the stuff could be, it could add more utility to these ones, make them better. Especially since we see this water one, we can probably expect to see more different attributes than just the water one, right? Like we get these 2 are obviously water based. Maybe we get a new fire one, a wind, a light, you know, earth, all those covered. We'll see though. I'll fill you guys in on that as we get it. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, let me know your thoughts down below. I am by no means a Shaddol connoisseur, if you will. I really don't know this archetype at its core. I did not play the game when this deck was at its height, at its like top level of goodness. But definitely let me know if there's maybe some applications here that I'm not seeing here, because I definitely would like to learn more, because this new support actually makes me way more interested in Shaddolls as a deck, and I would love to see what this deck can really do. So let me know down below. As always, if you have not subscribed yet, do so now. Like, why not? We're getting a Shaddol structure deck. That's pretty hype. You know, whatever. You know the drill. Guys, thank you so much for watching, as always, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.